Anti-government protests in Bahrain are in their third month, despite a brutal crackdown by regime forces and Saudi troops. Bahraini protesters say they are fed up with the corrupt rule of Khalifa dynasty. King Hamad, who succeeded his father in 1999, appoints all the members of the upper house of parliament and has the authority to veto the decisions by the legislative branch. And Prime Minister Khalifa ibn Salman al-Khalifa, who is the uncle of the king, has occupied the post since 1977. Rights groups say far more members of the ruling family have got the top jobs in the government and state-owned companies since the start of King Hamad's rule. They say around 50% of the board of directors of government institutions have earned their jobs only because of their family background. But this is not all. Al-Khalifa family and eminent officials have been accused of seizing public lands, including those being reclaimed from the sea near Bahrain. Official figures show Manama has been unable to provide housing for low-income households simply because 90% of the land is owned by private entities. Thanks to modern technology of satellite imagery, Bahraini activists have peeped into the palaces and lands which they say have been confiscated by the Al-Khalifa rulers. The online service has now been blocked by the Ministry of Information. Rights groups also estimate some 200,000 Bahrainis are living in poverty. Official data show unemployment has been steadily rising since 1981 and will reach 50% in 2013 if the trend continues at its current pace. The problem has been compounded after hundreds of Bahrainis from all walks of life, including doctors and teachers, lost their jobs for participating in anti-government protests. Some analysts accuse the Western powers of supporting such corrupt regimes because they serve the West's long-term interests.
King Hamad Isa al-Khalifa has moved $42 billion into Swiss banks, an indication of their apprehension about their ultimate fate. Because the truth of the matter is that these country-selling regimes are the creations of the United States.
The protesters overwhelmingly agree that they want a government that is free from Western influence, a greater role in running their country's affairs, and more freedom of speech. However, more transparency and better living conditions also count as significant factors behind the mid-February revolution.